Sex, love, pain, game, make them crack tears. Tell them it'll be okay. Shorty, daddy's right here. Baby walk sleazy, pimp talk greasy. Ain't nothing funny, bitch, go get money. Alligator shoes, suede slacks, cold creeps. Wheels turn slow, rolling down these cold streets. Money talks, hoes listen, pimp conversation. Any talks outside, it's lost translation. Been pimpin', 92 crew, move blocks. Before the Gators, Air Force One, tube socks. Ran a tight ship, flex, never hesitate. Pimpin' down the interstate, till the sun levitate.
My life is full of G-shit, sliding on the block.
Nice. Sounded good. I was listening to that shit in my car earlier.
Yo, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of the DedBeatz. We made it. Late to our own shit. I think I'm gonna be late to my own funeral, player. That's the name of the game. But you know what? I'm broadcasting live out here from Skamania Lodge. Big ups to all the Cowboys in Stevenson. Crazy town. I was getting profiled, just going and getting gas. My man drove by and looked at me. He said, "America." Holy shit. That's right. I'm emceeing the place to be. Catch another edition of DedBeatz, Big Nizzle. Oh boy, that's what it is. I'm here with two of my best buddies in the world. I got Issei residing in the 89056. That's right, Reno, Nevada. Originally from the 206. How you doing tonight? And how you feeling? Most importantly, Issei.
All right, 89506. I'm doing all right. A little fucked up from this first COVID shot. Sick yesterday, so I'm really feeling this shit right now. But I took some NyQuil, and we'll see how the show goes. So,
word up, word up. Well, thanks for telling America that you were feeling sick before you got your COVID shot. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
good thing those antibodies don't eat you up. Oh my gosh, that's right. Maybe I'm a dark man. Maybe I'm not a smart man. But I'm definitely not the wisest man in the room. That's right. All the way from the south end, south boot of the Pacific Northwest, but not as far as I almost said something silly. That's right. I almost said California, but they're not part of the Pacific Northwest. All right. Fact check. That's right. The wisest mall from Vancouver, originally 206, but now the 360. Wise guy 360. How you doing tonight, player?
Good, man. You know what it is, man. You know, just contemplating, chilling, and relaxing.
That's what we do, marinating, chilling, parading. And we've got a very special guest tonight. Originally, I know him as Cadillac Cocaine. Right. But things change. Even though things change, still things remain the same. That's right. I run into this brother after about 15 years. That's right. And, man, I was listening to that joint. Y'all got to check it out. It's Quincy with the new, maybe new to y'all. It's the album called Ready. We got Q in the house. How you doing tonight, sir?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. We appreciate y'all having me on here.
Absolutely. What you got, your life plan? Yes, your life strategy plan behind you there? That's how we're about to make a quick meal?
No, it's my stomach. You know, schools, Monday through Friday, it's a second grade going on up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Going on. House of the single dads in the house. That's what it is. Yo, and then house of the crazy 9 to 11-year-old kids. I know my man Wise Guy just came off a quick sleepover for his son. How many kids you have over there last night?
7.
You got a big house, huh?
No, you got a big house.
No, my house is small, but we have like
a lot of bunk beds.
My son's room is like basically the whole upstairs. It's like a loft. That's his room.
Yeah.
And we basically had Xbox 360 upstairs. We had 4 Nintendo Switches, PlayStation 3, Oculus Quest. They were running around with Nerf guns. me and my wife just we just made sure they didn't kill each other, and we ordered a bunch of pizzas and set out a spread in the kitchen with candy. And one of the little kids was like, I was serving the pizza, right? And so I put some rubber gloves on, so just to be careful. And I put gloves on, and my little nephew says, "Why are you wearing gloves? Why are you?" I said, "Well, because I'm getting ready to serve you guys food." And he said, "Oh, he's wearing gloves. He's got the corona. He's got the corona."
Now you over there serving those kids Corona beers?
Hey, they probably got excited. He got Corona too.
I know that's right. Wise guy don't talk much, but when he do, he be lighting them up, right? Wise guy also is our producer of the show, trying to keep the big guy in check. So, man, we appreciate you, and much love to Quincy. We got a beautiful show for y'all this evening. We're gonna be sitting and rapping with Young Q. Talk about his album and hopes and aspirations of what he got going on here in the near future. He might even sell you a house. I don't know. Hey, you might want to check him out. Also, we're going to be featuring EPMD this evening. So if y'all ready for a live show, you better stay tuned. Ain't that right there, wise guy? Issei, you feeling good, baby? You going to be able to make it? Hey, your green screen's looking nice. Your beard's looking decent. And you know what? I got a lot of flack about your hair last week. So we appreciate your hair. Okay. That's right. Don't worry, Quincy. You're going to hear all about it about 12 times, how he's so excited about his hair being grown. And he recently just came back from Bulgaria. So wise guy, go ahead. Hit that music for us real quick, player. Check it out. You sitting with the DedBeatz. We got Q in the place to be. Check it out. We'll be back.
This is me right here. Stop
can you mute?
Yeah. Oh Lord.
What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on me. What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on. Meet me at the bar. Shoot 2, 3, clothes soaking wet, drinks on me, toying with these hoes, call him KB, he's picture perfect, call him HD, tell him like Sam Snead, your bitch chose me, couldn't slide you in, the bitch don't ski, got her bowling stripes, and the bitch don't bleed, got her blowing pipes, playing black keys, get it, blowing pipes. Get it, black keys. I think it's time to go. Waiter, check, please. It's getting kind of hectic. Gotta call them reinforcements. This is not what they expected, huh? Nah, like crack when it's injected. Something like the addict that just didn't get the message. Gotta add up all the troops and minus all the guesses. Gotta call in all the troops and send in reinforcements. What you want, what you need. All drinks on me. Pouring shots, yes. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on me. What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on. At night it's dirty Harry's, in the morning Bloody Marys. My mind's still in Jersey, rolling with a burning Shirley. They'll never turn me down, but yet they turn me up. Bouncing off the ground, watch them throw me up. Gangster love a friend, reaching under skin, rubbing on my face. Where should I begin? Grey Goose, rum and coke, or the juice and gin. Tell Dev to get the bottle from Denise and Jen. What we did last night, about to do it again. This time mix it up with me, you and your friend. Told Shorty close her eyes as I'm counting to 10. Then I holler, surprise with a devious grin. The block mixed me up with a devious blend. Mama used to say, go let devious in. Whenever I made it past a quarter to 10, clocking got me knocking down the door. What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on me. What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. till the bartender all drinks on.
I talk to her like, baby, what you think? We both on the verge, it's like we on the brink. These words you never heard as I help you reach a peak. Your body getting chills, your knees getting weak. So I hit the waitress up like another few, please. The team on point like the tip for some skis. Posted at the top, smothering the VIP. Great goose by the fifth smoke with a Hennessy. Blood to that good eye slow as we blink, getting dough like bro, and we ride to the T. We some STARs running around in the street, steady grind, flow pumping like the current through the creek. Now calm your nerves while you're at it, get a drink, cause we as cold as ice, just like you need a shrink. We here to have fun while you acting like you stink. Q and V at the bar, 1, 2 to the 3, all drinks
What you
on
want,
me.
what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on me. What you want, what you need, all drinks on me. Pouring double shots, VSOP. Won't be hard to find, I'm VIP. Tell the bartender, all drinks on me.
All
Yo.
right, we're back. Welcome.
Real quick, I gotta take this show mobile here in a little bit. Unfortunately, my daughter's friend had a sleepover and had to cancel it. So I gotta go pick her up from this roller skating rink in about 20 minutes. I'll still be on, but I'm gonna have to be myself home. Fuck.
Yo, let's talk real. This is actually hip hop over 40. That's why we're called the DedBeatz, because it's an oxymoron. We're actually not DedBeatz. We're very responsible beats.
Life of being a single father, you know.
That's right. Hey, you know, we're here to talk about Quincy, but it seems like the shows take a different different direction. So anybody out there, single parent, wants to talk about their kids, go ahead and call in to 555-1212-411. Where's my child? That's right, man. So
I told my daughter, I'm like, I'm doing a podcast right now. She's like, Dad, do you want me to just stand outside in the middle of downtown Reno? I'm like, no, I'll be there. I'll be there.
That's right. Hey, man, so let's get into it, man. Quincy, Mr. Q, what's the question, man? What is your implement? Where you from? Let's tell us a little bit about Quincy, man. Where did you grow up at? What got you into hip hop, man? Let's start it off right there. All right, go ahead.
Well, I was born in Petersburg, Virginia, but I was raised in LA. You know, just my mom decided to drive out there when I was like 3, and you know, she wanted to be a movie star. She can sing too, you know, so
Yes,
she wanted to, you know, her career, and she moved to LA. Really don't live in Virginia. I go out there. You know, my years of growing up was all in Los Angeles, you know.
Okay.
And I didn't do any music. I always loved like rap and shit. But I was a basketball player. My mom was a singer. I was always in the studio with her, and I never even wanted to rap. But my close friend was a rapper, and you know, I supported her, you know. And then one day, my mom she needed a rhyme for one of her songs, and at the time, like Chris Cross was hot, you know. So I don't know you remember Chris Cross?
Oh, don't we ever? You
Yeah.
know, hey, now real quick before you move on, now, how old were you at that age?
Man, I don't remember, man. I think I was
11,
11, 12. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like 11, probably.
right? And your mom, your mom got chops. I know she did that one song with you when we were over there at Below Average Studios. What was that one track where she sang that? She sang in the background.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really remember that, but
okay, great.
I do remember. You know, I've always, you know, on that album, that song, "Let's Go." She sang on that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's hot.
You know,
That Let's Go is a hot track. I thought I was listening to Fairmont.
Yeah, that was my single. I got a video for that and everything, like on YouTube and shit. Like we did a video and everything. That was a song I was pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But my mom, she needed a verse, so I just wrote some shit. But I took a crisscross line. I took like half a crisscross and like half, not even really half, like maybe like a quarter of a bar was me. So it was really all crisscross. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Did they make you jump? They're making you jump around? Make you
I
jump?
think it was like that Tonight song. Remember that song Tonight?
Oh yeah.
Tonight. Yep, I remember. That was off that second album.
Yeah, I took one of their verses off that.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was when them little motherfuckers looked hella ugly, man. Like they went through puberty like some ugly little fuckers, man. I remember that shit.
And you were running right along with them, weren't you, E.T.?
Wow.
I was really late. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody should be pictured rocking mics when they're 13, man. That shit just looked bad.
I'm sorry. Just except wise guy myself, taking over the whole Vancouver city. But anyways,
See, after that, man, my mom was like, "Man, you rap, so that's it. I'm gonna keep using you." So I just started like writing. And my partner, he really like my brother, man. We know each other since we was like 8 years old. He was like, nigga, you're the worst rapper ever, bro. Like, you're garbage, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he was out of here. I was just trying to, it was what he did. He couldn't play no basketball. So he was just like, man, don't ever try to rap, but I just kept going, and then later on, like I got getting better and better, and then I ran into my boy's producer, who's also a rapper, but he was more like the cat that made all the beats, and you recorded. The only nigga had the studio, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was always at his house recording a song or something, and me and him became friends outside of like me and my boy. He didn't really know me and him was starting to become friends. And then he just taught me the whole game. He taught me how to count bars. He taught me how to write songs with concepts. He taught me how to structure choruses, bridges. All before that, I was all over the place. You know what I mean? So then once I started really learning that, and I got better over the years. Then all of a sudden he was like, "Dog, I'm sorry, bro. You actually are pretty dope." You know what I'm saying? Man, like it was, living in LA. It was. I don't know how it was with y'all, but growing up, like there's always the ciphers. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to school and you look to your left or your right, you see a cat's whole circle of cats. You know what I'm saying? Just freestyling. You know what I'm saying? One nigga doing the beats, and these cats were wordsmiths, ninjas.
Is that right?
Like you couldn't even get into that if you didn't know what you was doing. You just sat there. You know what I mean?
You get your toe sliced immediately, huh?
Yeah. You wouldn't even mess with that. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. And my brother was the best. My boy. I call him my brother. He was man. He was so good at it, man. He was killing cats.
Yeah.
And we just became a clique. You know what I mean? And then that was like, man, bread and butter, bro. Like it was like hip hop and rap was what we did. You know what I'm saying?
That was it.
It was what we were, you know what I'm saying? And it kept us together.
Now, do you still talk with this cat that you grew up with, you were rhyming with? Actually, do you still talk to the cat that was the producer that taught you the structures and the choruses? And do you talk to your brother that you rhyme with?
Yeah. Me and my cat, he used to say he's my brother, man. We always talk. He actually he just released a new project. My boy, who was the producer, like our close friend, me and him are still cool. It's just, years went by, and he actually came out here for a while, and we did some music. And you change. You know what I'm saying? You grow up, and you people, we grown men now. You know what I mean? And shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Creative differences.
Because we've been friends for so many years, we'll always be friends, but. He just, some people kind of go crazy. Like he kind of went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, real creative geniuses. Like he's a pure genius, right? But some geniuses is just like crazy people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they see the world.
Hey, I think we all know that also well. Yes.
And he honestly, unfortunately, like he's kind of a crazy genius though, man. But he's a crazy person. You know what I'm saying?
We know a few, brilliant minds just they outshine themselves sometimes, you know, and it's hard for them to get on everybody else's page when they're so brilliant, you know. I feel that, you know.
Hey, dude is super talented, bro. Super talented. I wish I had this talent. I ain't gonna lie. Beast man,
Big ups to Kamikaze. You know, that's a genius right there, you know. But you know, we ain't naming no names, but respect for sure. Well, good, man. So you transitioned, you grew up in LA and you learned the craft and became a wordsmith. And how's your mom doing? She's good?
Yeah, man, she's good, man. You know, I got a sister, she's older now, so
okay.
You know, now she's grown and you know my mom's home and happy because she ain't around no kids, you know what I'm saying? So you know, she feels free to be able to kind of finally live her life, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We have a 20-year difference. So like by the time I was 20, she had another child, you know what I'm saying? It started all over again, you know what I mean? So she finally getting free of like, you know, raising the child, you know what I'm saying? So
big ups to Nick. That's my pops. My pops is out there right now. Nick Covington, my dad's out there watching. My man, he reset too, and you know, 20 years later, he got kids my kids' age. So, but he's retired now. He living that long vacation with that big fifth wheel, just doing him big willie. So, you know, man, that's what happens. That's what happens. But that's good that you show the respect, and you know, you can tell the tale that your mom gave you that influence. You know, always being around the music, and it's funny how our parents grow up a certain way or being influenced by certain things, and never thinking that you were really going to be your path, right? And then it just kind of creeps up on you. So,
well, actually, no. Music was my uncle.
He said,
he said, "No way."
My uncle was a big time producer. He produced Keith Sweat and Backstreet Boys and all kinds of people. So I thought I was going to be in the music, but I thought I was going to be a singer.
Oh,
I can't sing for shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought I was going to be in music.
Oh, okay.
Just that I was in a music group, a singing group, and you know, I tell you, my mom sings, you know what I'm saying? My uncle sings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just I knew I could sing. And bro,
yeah, the Basketball Jones for singing.
I tried to sing at church once, and the church didn't even clap, man. When the church don't clap for you, bro, that's it. If Jesus ain't clapping with you, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got a question for you, Q. You remember where we met, man? Because I remember meeting you, and
I do.
like, actually, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't remember meeting you. I just remember you just being with me all the fucking time. We just go places, spit together. Your delivery was a lot quicker then, you know. But where the fuck did we meet at, man?
Yeah, I was telling MC that earlier. So remember Jazz Bones? Was it Jazz Bones or Jimmy Z's?
Jimmy Z's. All right.
Jimmy Z's in Everett. So we both had a show that day. I performed with the crew I was with, and y'all performed, you know, with
what was the name of the crew? You keep
my
saying
crew?
The crew I was with. The crew I was with. What was the name of your crew?
Them cats so I was always a solo artist, but I was doing music with these cats. So like we would always do songs together, right? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of one of those, you know, music producers that also was the rapper, who also was the singer, who also wanted to control everything, right? You know what I'm saying? So he always felt like it would be better if we all like kind of did stuff together, and then we would have like our own little individual songs in the middle of other like projects, right? You know what I'm saying? So that day, that was All World Records. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. I know.
Okay, I thought you were going to get a call.
I remember I was with Paradigm at the time, right?
Huh?
I was with the Paradigm at the time, right?
Yeah. Is that what your group was called?
Yeah. There was like four of us.
Yeah.
All right.
It was funny. I was telling them because when I met you, y'all performed, right? And I was so refreshed because I didn't really. It was like really like I wasn't really in Washington that long at the time, so I really wasn't seeing a lot of hip hop acts or even rappers in Seattle or Washington anywhere, right? And y'all cats were great, man. I was like, man, these motherfuckers was rapping some dope shit, right? And that was so refreshing that
I ended up talking afterwards for a long fucking time,
right? I want to do some music with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was telling MC, like, Harold was like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you, nigga. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't really like our music. So he was just like, I ain't trying to do music with you, you know? But you were like, oh, open arms, you know what I'm saying? Man, hell yeah, dog, come through. We should do music, you know what I'm saying?
I remember that now. I remember
that. Hell excited, huh? Oh my God, you want to come do music with us?
you were so cool. You were the complete opposite of Harold. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, you want a drink?
Here, I'll pay for it. Here.
I remember that, man.
Hey,
Harold was like, he was always like, I got love for Harold. That's my best friend. I still talk to him and everything. But he was always about our crew. And that, you got to have somebody like that in your crew. You got to have somebody that's about y'all. It's down to y'all.
Cool. It took a minute, but we started being cool after a while. It was that day I went up to the studio and we recorded that song that you gave me some beats. I don't know if you remember that. We all drove to your producer's studio and recorded that song. That's when he was like, oh shit, I can't rap shit. Because he got that dope ass beat somewhere.
Yo. You sounded good, and I remember because you used to I listened to your album today, man. Like I was checking that shit out in the car, and your delivery is definitely different than what it used to be. I mean, you used to spit real fast, but you were real clean. Like a lot of people that spit fast aren't clean, and I remember you used to be just real clean with your shit. And I remember when you was up in that studio, I remember thinking to myself, like, I wonder if this cat's gonna be able to record, because it's one thing to spit fast. It's another thing to record fast. You know what I'm saying? Like record yourself, record that shit clean. And I remember that your shit sounded real clean when you did that. I was like, man, Crazy Cali on point, son.
Yeah, it was.
I had to slow that shit down.
Because that's when you started to, after you guys started making some music a little bit and running together, then I met you over at Below Average Studios. And that's when you started recording a little bit. And I was like, man, look at this cat. He said, listen, man, I don't need much. All I need you to do is just press record. He jumped in. Kind of like cocaine. Okay, good. Bring it back. Kind of like cocaine. The dope thing I like, though, was you would sit down, you write something, and you had every lyric memorized. So it was all a science, And I respected that. It was dope. And you're right. He was hella faster. I mean, he was just like, and then that was it.
But it was clean. It was clean.
It was super clean, though. Don't get me wrong.
I had to change that shit because when I started doing shows, there was no way that I could rap that shit on stage. Like I was losing my breath like a mud, like I had to change all that up, bro.
Hey man, but I really enjoy your style right now. And you were talking about the new music you're listening to. Let's get into it a little bit. That Griselda's hot, son.
Yeah.
Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher.
Yeah,
right?
I'm on right now. I'm on that hard.
Westside Gun. I'm on that hard. The Birds.
I gotta fuck with that, man. I remember you told me about that, MC. I'm still not 100%. And it's funny because I know I'm looking at Q's. I'm looking at Q's expression, and here's the thing. I remember one of the things I remember about Q. We agreed on everything, and I remember we had this long ass talk once about R. Kelly. You remember this shit?
No, I don't remember talking about R. Kelly.
Remember this shit? We was in the car, and you was.
I'll tell you right now. Because I know how R. Kelly right now. I'm a big R. Kelly fan. I love that nigga music.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about old school R. Kelly. This is before all the piss and the shit and all of that stuff.
Hey, he loves R. Kelly. All right.
But I remember being in the car and we started talking about hip hop, man. And somehow we got up on R. Kelly, and I was just like, I'm not feeling R. Kelly. And you look like I tried to slap your mom, dog. You don't like R. Kelly? Every black man like R. Kelly. Are you serious? What don't you like about R. Kelly? And then he's talking about I was in the church and all that. I was just like, I'm just not feeling R. Kelly.
I think that's when the Chocolate Factory was out too.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
But you know what's funny is throughout that whole time, and even the allegations and everything was happening, even though he was in court.
It's before it.
No, I'm talking about
R. Kelly and kids. All right, we're talking about R. Kelly announcement and
right?
R. Kelly.
No, we're talking about it. But what I'm saying to you is, no matter what was happening, my man would come out with a hot joint. Everything would be forgotten. He be having young kids, females on the side at court. They're like, "Oh my God, you know." I mean,
I can't go back and listen to it now because now, like, the lyrics mean something different, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, did this nigga have something to tell us? He was telling everybody in the music. He was telling you in the songs.
He was telling you in the song all the time. He was number thing.
No, but my body telling me, yeah. What was your mind telling you?
My body's telling me. That's a pedophile.
And everybody was tripping out there like, but you know, he was with my dad, and they were like, number one hit. Oh my gosh. Forget about it.
12-year-old factory. The
Chocolate Factory. Chocolate Factory. Oh my God. Exactly, right?
Wait a minute. Oh my God. He's amazing. Gentlemen,
he wasn't trying to hide it, bro.
No.
He wasn't trying to hide it.
He had everybody used to wonder about all the emotion he had in his singing, and I honestly believe that he just envisioned that there was just like some voluptuous 13-year-old in front of him, and he was just he wasn't even singing, he was just spitting game, just like just going at it.
Real talk.
Don't see nothing wrong.
Right.
And you roll behind.
Nothing wrong with it. Like why? If you grown and she grown, what would be wrong?
Exactly.
Right? There's only one other way to be wrong. It's still grown. I don't see.
You know what? I think we are taking a crazy turn, but you know.
Hey, why guys, right, bro? He been warning us for years, and we just been not caring. We just whatever. Hey. You know,
in our mind trick.
Some people are so great, man. Like you lose sight of that shit, Kanye. You know, like some people, you just, you know,
people, you know,
lose sight of craziness.
Some people are really nice when they're young and when they're fresh, and then later they're crazy and shit, Kanye. But listen, I don't know. I think there's a lot of talent out there that needs, and I respect most artists. You know, crazy. Kanye. So listen here, you are with the DedBeatz right now, and we're here hanging out with Q. Is it Q Dub? What's your favorite handle?
Bro, let me tell you something, man. As you can see, I've had a lot of rap names. Okay,
man.
When I met Issei, it was Crazy Cali.
Yeah,
and then I switched it to Cadillac Cocaine.
Cadillac Cocaine
was my name, bro. I love that name. But the problem was my real niggas was like, hey, bro, so you don't have a Cadillac and you never done cocaine in your life, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was like, damn, I can't use that name, right? Don't reflect on me, right?
Should have been Cadillac Codeine, you know.
I remember Issei always talking about when he tried to clown. He said your feet look like two big ass toboggans. I'm sorry, that was something different. I was something like cocaine and canoes. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, let's go with Q. You like Q?
Oh, yeah, Quincy. Quincy, bro. I stick with Quincy. Q Dub has been some new shit I've been playing with. I fuck with Q Dub. We tried the QP thing. Everybody's like quarter pound or some shit.
Quarter pound,
like quarter pound, you know.
And you never seen a quarter pounder before. Boy, you look like you've been eating quarter. All right, y'all here with the DedBeatz. I'm MC. We got Q something out here just asking questions. Wise Guy 360, Issei. Yo, stay tuned. We'll be back. We got a lot more to talk about with you.
I might be in the whip when we come back, but I'll still be with y'all.
And speaking of names on the side, man, we gotta talk about names a little later on another phone call.
We got some names?
Plural.
Names.
All right.
With some names that I needed some help with.
Yeah.
All right. I got you, man. I'm still writing, man. I'm still writing.
Yeah. Still writing. That's right. And he's still riding right down to the skating ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you need some nachos or fries, call Issei. He'll pick him up for you in a hot second. Yeah, we the DedBeatz. We'll be right back. Peace.
Sir.
If you can't see me, put your hands up and focus. I'm so fly, and you wanna be like me. Be just like me. Be just like me. Can you be like me? To lock and load, grab hold and just explode. Strategy, scientific, talk prophecy and be specific. So, mama, I finally made it. Hey, mama, I'm highly rated. Expected. The swagger is so detected. Hustle is so
that's my
hey, grab me a pair of skates.
Within the method called sadness will never test it, can't stand it. I'm such a bandit that managed the single-handed cause damage that's so outlandish. You'll have to adjust your glasses or toast. So raise the glasses to the one and only bastard whose voice will reach the masses. Blow smoke and drop the ashes. No clay. Give me the cashes and the girl with the longest lashes. With game and the coldest tactics that hustles around the ass. Be like me, walk just like me, talk just like me, act this hyphy and just lose it. If you can and go prove it, just go crazy and you be just like me. I'm so fly, but you already know this. If you can't see me, put your hands up and focus. I'm so fly, and you wanna be like me, be just like me, be just like me. Can you be like so many different stages with so many different cages? My life is an open book with so many different pages. Psychotic but flow melodic, exotic and talk hypnotic. Baby gets so dramatic when I take most of the profit. They say I'm such a bastard, only one that outlasted the street evolution. Guess I'm played with the classics, attitudes cutthroat. Guess I'm used with the hatchets. He's on fire, so I'm used with the matches. Running routes, catching passes with dollar bills, smacking asses, pulling rabbits out of hats. As if I know a little magic that's a little sarcastic. Need to change some of my habits. Above all, this is a classic. Roll it up, smoking classic. Like me, walk just like me, talk just like me, act this hyphy and just lose it. If you can then go prove it, just go crazy and you be just like me. I'm so fly, you already know this. If you can't see me, put your hands up and focus. I'm so fly, and you wanna be like me, be just like me, be just like me. Can you be like me? Yeah. Underestimated, maybe that's why the hated get so fucking devastated. Gangsta leaning, street dreaming, and the way things are going seems like I'm still sleeping. Snooze. Most of the time I just cruise, bouncing off the cool breeze, trying to plot the next move. Hustle. I mean, it's all about the hustle, kind of like protein, cause the money is the muscle. Muscle, yeah, that has a nice ring. Trying to take it from the block all the way to Sing Sing. I'ma give them boys the blues, cause I'm top choice. Let them hoes pick and choose. And you wanna be like me, talk just like me, walk just like me. Cause I'm act just like me, look just like me, be just like me. I'm so fly, but you already know this. See me, put your hands up and focus. I'm so fly, and you wanna be like me, be just like me, be just like me. Can you be like me? Cause I'm so fly.
It's on pocket pocket. Funny. And we're back. That's right. Woo! I'm telling you, this has been one hell of an evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Deadbeat MC Lounge. Let me get situated here. Now, we are here with Quincy. Boy, I'm looking delicious tonight. I'm telling you. That's what a little R&R will do for you, folks. That's right. Are you still
rum and root beer?
What's that?
Rum and root beer?
Rum and root beer. Oh, here we go. We got double Issei in the vehicle. Now, one quick question was at home have been asking. And next time you come back on camera, let's make sure we get you and not your goddamn garage door. Okay. Now, in a time of COVID-19.
All right. I just wanted to make sure I got that picture of MC up there.
No, that's fantastic. Is that me as a child doing the helicopter? Wave it. Spinning like a helicopter. What was that boy's name or that man's name? Petey Pablo. Is that what you about to do right now? You say do the Petey Pablo on his way to a little kid skating ring party? That's weird. We were talking about R. Kelly, but at any rate, my question is: in a time of COVID-19, how are they having a skating party?
What are you talking about, bro? Arizona's wide open. My homies out there are throwing parties in Arizona.
Really?
Arizona, all kinds of places are open. Just the West Coast is closed.
We just closed right here.
Yeah, y'all there?
Oh yeah, no, we're here. Welcome.
Yeah. All right, my bad, man. My Wi-Fi when I started driving, man, it messed me up. But what was you saying about Pablo Picasso?
No,
yeah, we were saying that your new face looks like a Picasso.
Wow. That motherfucker's got jokes, man. Hey, can I say something really quick?
I remember when I first learned that I could grow a little bit of chin hair when I was.
Oh, you a dickhead, man. Hey, let me say something really quick, and then I'm going to let y'all talk. But,
Mike, wise guy?
Quincy. Yo, you was spitting on that track, man. On that, I was feeling that shit, man, that we was listening to on break. Dog, you sounded really good, man. Word up. That shit was fire, man. Seriously.
Oh, appreciate it.
Hey, man, real talk. That whole album is fire, brother.
It is.
Real talk. And I was telling you, there was that you are you, so don't get me wrong. Q, you are Q, but there is that similarity, that Pharaoh. You got that Pharaoh flow. I think once you slow down the flow a little bit, your diction, your transitions. I mean,
I think you're completely fucking wrong, man. But I still think he sounds hot.
Yeah. I used to be a big Organized Confusion fan, bro, back in the day.
I can hear the influence a little bit.
Pharaoh Monch, boy, that motherfucker, that's a dope ass compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Pharaoh Monch is one of the dopest rappers on planet
Absolutely.
Earth.
Yeah, way better than R. Kelly.
He's very complacent about his own style and his lifestyle, and shit. When I came back to him, he was in his 40. How old are you? 49 or whatever.
I'll be 44 in 2 weeks.
For the last 20 years until I told him, you better get your shit together and come on back. Isn't that the thing that's been happening lately? It's like, and I don't want to say just lately, but I think it's part of our evolution of life. Like we have this talent, this God-gifted talent, to whatever God it is. Could be from space, could be a religious thing. I don't know, but it's a talent that we were born with. And then, once we finally figure out that we have that gift, we work on it, we craft it. We have different people that we encounter in life that help us craft that. And then we go hard for a couple years, right? 10 years, 20 years, 15 years. And then I don't want to say we get in our way, but life gets in our way.
Life does.
And the music, like it becomes less prevalent. I mean, it's always there. But I tell you what, just kind of like Ness said, I said, well, what is hip hop to you? And he says, it's everything. It's like in everything that I do, no matter what you're doing, even if you haven't been doing it for a while, it's always in you. So I think it's good once you get life kind of settled, it's time to come back to it. What were your influences besides Organized Confusion? What were some of the styles and different groups in hip hop that really got you?
So when I tell you my brother, right? So once he realized like I was really like serious and I had some talent, he took me in a room and was like, hey, I'm gonna school you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really like help you out, right? And he introduced me to like real hip hop because I wasn't listening to that shit, right? So he introduced me to the Roots. I think the Illadelph Half-Life album that just came out.
Wow.
And the same time that came out, Common Sense came out with
One Day It All Makes Sense.
One Day It All Makes Sense.
One day, yeah, it's 96, baby.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So now I know I was 16. So I was 16, right? So Common Sense was huge to me because you would never be able to predict when he was say next. He was so like dope, but he was like unpredictable dope. You know, I loved he was like Common Sense was one of my dopest favorite rappers. Black Thought, obviously, because I love the Roots all together. The Roots all together was a shit. And then I was huge to the fucking hugest power fan of Andre 3000 from Outkast, right?
Oh boy, here we go.
Outkast was my shit. Andre was just the fucking a god. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
especially when AT-Aliens came out. When AT-Aliens came out,
wow. Oh, bro, when AT-Aliens came out, bro. Oh my god, that whole song, that whole album was just pure soul.
Incredible.
You know
it was so different too.
Yeah,
so different, bro. Them and Goody Mob, that's that Goody Mob album too.
Yeah, Soul Food.
That Soul Food and that AT-Aliens album was classics, bro.
Well, I knows.
Yep.
That's when I got my first Cadillac.
Yo.
Can I tell you about this first Cadillac?
I was bumping that AT-Aliens like nonstop.
Dude.
Wise guy, can I tell the story of your birthday when you first got that ride?
You're thinking about the Lincoln. That was Lincoln. No, I'm talking about the champagne Cadillac that I had.
Okay, I remember.
With the 18 in the trunk. And I would just roll around bumping that me and you. And that bass line would hit, and that 18 in the trunk, and the whole, like my trunk was all speaker. You open up the trunk and it was just a box and one big ass speaker.
Yeah,
you remember that cable show, T?
Oh, what was that shit? What was that shit?
Wise Guy and I, we started. We won't go through the history, but Wise Guy and I started together. We started dancing together. We started rhyming together. I met this kid. He had the Gumby haircut. Just came back from Olympia, and Pops was listening to country music. He never really listened to rap, hip hop, nothing like that. Ran into me. I was listening to Fat Boys. We just clicked, and then so I kind of introduced him to the music too, like your homeboy did. And all of a sudden, this boy just started spitting 16 off the top of the dome, and he was a genius. I mean, he had the gift. Wise Guy did, right? So then years evolved, and then we were dancing at this Marshall Center, and then we met this white kid, and then this other white kid. Oh, I mean, and half Japanese kid. He said,
"We fucking cul-de-sac. It's a freeway, fucker."
All right.
Oh shit!
Road rage.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have road rage, please do not drive and FaceTime at the same time. This is not a good skill to prefer. At any rate, this is a no-no, and that's why we're doing it, just to show you the do's and don'ts. But at any rate, so Wise Guy and I caught the ear of the DJ of this Marshall Center dance that housed all the kids from the county. Okay. And there was another connection as well. I know I'm missing that. But at any rate, we DJ'd with this guy. He took us around to all the middle schools, and we got to bust our rhyme every show. So this was like 2 years we got to do this. And then we got the looks of this cat that was doing a cable show. And we got a little piece in the newspaper too?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I'm trying to remember what the cable show was. It was like the weirdest fucking... It was like this old white dude's talk show.
Yeah. And I remember that's the first time I learned about computer generated, where like the stuff that you're checking out right now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to the DedBeatz every Saturday night, 9 p.m., 9:10.
9:15.
9:10, 9:15.
Considering if EJ's got to travel to the skating rink.
Catch the DedBeatz at 9.
That's right. But at any rate,
See it 9:15.
the track that we did, the two things I remember, Q, was one, we had a different track plan and they couldn't find it, so we did Outcast. What song was that? Wise guy, you remember?
I can't even remember.
Southern Playlist, Cadillac Music.
Actually, it might have been.
It was.
It was. Yep.
Southern Playlist.
And all I remember is I kept grabbing my junk.
And they had yeah, and they had the worst audio setup. Like they had no monitors, so we couldn't hear anything.
Grabbing my shit.
It was the worst. Like I felt so bad about the whole situation after we got.
Oh, it was horrible. We couldn't hear. No, here's the thing.
We couldn't hear the beat or anything.
Back, and we had to rhyme just a cappella.
Damn.
That's what it was. We had no choice. But at any rate,
And y'all still sounded hot, man. I was still jealous as fuck.
You remember that, Issei, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, God damn, when the fuck can I run? I'm serious, man.
No,
we were in that. We were in high school by then.
Yep. That's right, because that album, that Outcast album, didn't come out until 1994, man. I'm a math teacher. I got my dates down, man. That you talking about that Southern California? Yeah, that Cadillac Music. The first Outcast album. That was in '94. ATL dropped in '96.
Right,
that shit had me rocking fucking jerseys and fucking golf hats like religiously.
Yeah, at that time,
I seen that video.
At that time, nobody knew anything about Southern music.
No.
Nothing.
It was LaFace.
Like that
LaFace was putting out fire.
That Cadillac music song. Like I remember I heard that shit for the first time. I was like, who the fuck? It was a dude from Atlanta too who played it for me. And he was just out there because his uncle lived out. He was stealing cars, so he had to move from LA to from Atlanta to LA.
It wasn't even that though, man. It was LaFace music. LA Reid and Babyface. People don't know this shit, man. But TLC also came out that same time. LaFace was fucking everywhere at that time, man. They was putting out fire, man.
Hey,
TLC
was on ATLiens, not even
know
that was them.
Same label. No, people don't even know that shit.
I was like, man, that's TLC.
Real talk. I mean, you talking about soul music in your mind, your family uncle. I hate to say it, man, but one of the best concerts I've been to in the last 5, which I was surprised, Babyface, man. That was the hottest. I'm telling you, because man, Babyface wrote.
Babyface is incredible.
He wrote Bobby Brown's whole hot album.
He wrote songs for everybody, and people don't know it.
His music was the shit.
Hey, yo, I gotta go get my daughter, but I want to tell you something about Babyface that y'all probably don't fucking know. Some real shit. And y'all look it up, you'll find this out. Now, did you know that Babyface he's always had this thing about his teeth? Because he's got big fucking buck-ass teeth, man. I'm not playing. So in all of his old videos, he fades them out. I'm not fucking with you. I'm dead fucking serious. Look this up. He faded his teeth out in his old videos, man. Like, When Will I See You Again? All of that shit, man. Babyface would fade his teeth out in all his old shit because he has this thing about his fucking teeth, dog. I read about it on an interview, and I went back and looked at his old videos, and his whole fucking mouth, his grill is faded the fuck out. I promise you. Look that shit up. That's the truth.
Well, never look it up. And if you can't tell, he is so animated by it. Issei is like so passionate about it. Yo, I'm for real.
Passionate about a toothbrush.
Man, I'm telling you,
teeth is grown, man. Go back to the videos.
I can't believe it's teeth. Hey, yo, Issei, man, I'm glad you had braces when you were 30, bro. Fantastic.
Yeah, hey, shit, man. I'm trying not to be Babyface, man. I'm not trying to, fade my grill out in some videos for the 90s, man. Yo, I got to step away for a sec, man. I got to go grab my daughter. I'll be right back in here, man. I love y'all. Go ahead and do your thing, man.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been Issei. Folks, please do not FaceTime and drive at the same time. This is just a PA.
But then back to the music, right? So
please.
So then, of course, I'm from LA, right? So it was obvious the shit that I did mention was the obvious ones, like
right.
Snoop Dogg was the nigga, right? Everybody loved Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved Dre. You know what I mean? Everybody loved Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? DOC was hot before he fucked up his throat. DOC was hot. He was hot. He was gonna move.
Man,
he didn't fuck his
people
throat
don't
up.
know he was the right. He was the writing machine. Aside from Ice Cube, but yeah.
Hey, if he didn't, Ice Cube wouldn't have been as hot as he became if it wasn't for that accident. Because Ice Cube just took his spot, really. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Ice Cube was dope. He has hella dope hits too. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I mean, think about it. When you grow up in LA and you grow up around all that shit, you want to be different, right? Like you want to be kind of different. And East Coast niggas used to really be different. You know what I'm saying? Like Wu-Tang Clan and listen to a lot of Redman. Redman was hard as hell. That Muddy Waters album, man, dopest rap ever.
Yeah,
man.
Boy.
Yeah, EPMD was hot.
Have you heard that new Redman? That slap the shit out you.
I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Method is still killing them.
That's almost like pick it up.
He got better.
Dropping. The other day I saw a battle with him. I can't remember who he battled. Method Man.
Damn.
What?
I found a video. It came across my fucking across my Facebook feed. And bro, some of the bars and shit that he was giving this dude. But the dude was cold too. Like it was the way they did it, the way that they shot it, it was like a music video, but it was a battle. There's a slight beat behind it, not too much beat. And
no, you're talking about Redman was battling Method Man.
No, Method Man was battling some other cat. He was battling a battle rapper.
I thought I heard you say Method, but yeah, Redman is a freestyle phenomenon. That's what you heard that.
Redman's a legend, bro. Redman's a legend.
Yeah, word.
Okay. For some reason, Method Man still, man, he's going hard right now. Like he got some songs with Conway. He got that song, that Lemon Squeeze with Conway.
Ooh, Lemon Squeeze is hard.
Oh God, that's when I started liking Conway. I was like, dang. And then his verse on that is crazy.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
man, I think I peeped Conway first on Flex.
Huh?
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, it was on Flex. Man, I love that whole Shade 45 and then that and then Flex's joint. Flex is over Power, right? Hot 97? Yeah. But at any rate, so you talking about the differentiation of West Coast, and then now you talking about East Coast. Redman was getting you. That's kind of ill because we showcasing EPMD tonight, and Redman came from Eric.
Yeah. Eric Sermon. And what's his name? What's old boy's name? What's his jail for a while?
With the jail for a while? Who?
That was on PMD.
Who? D-Nice?
No, he was part of he wasn't part of EPMD. He was a part of
he was under that label. D-Nice was.
Yeah. I'm talking about the It was Redman. It was Eric Sermon, and it was.
Oh, you talking about Death Squad with Keith Murray?
Keith Murray.
Yeah, the Death Squad album.
Yeah. Keith Murray
was dope.
He was just out here in he was in Portland last year. Like
he did. Dude did a song with your boys that we just had on here.
Dirty Black.
With Dirty.
Yeah.
Homie Dirty Black.
It's fucked up. Like him going to jail fucked his whole career up.
Before COVID, my Dirty Black and them were doing this thing called, I can't even remember what it was called, but basically it was like shows weren't going as well, especially when you want to bring artists that we fuck with, not who's ever the hottest right now, but classic artists. We were having a problem selling them out. So what he was doing is he was selling, it was like $100 a ticket to come to this super small venue. And he did it with Keith Murray. Only like 50 tickets sold. You get to party with Keith Murray at the show. He did a 3-part series with Keith Murray. They did go-karting. They did the show. And they did one other real fun event with Keith Murray. And so you basically got to go to 3
hang
different
out with
spots
him.
in Portland and
Yeah.
hang out with him and shit. And then it's like a YouTube channel, but then COVID came and stopped the whole thing. They had like 4 or 5 other throwback artists lined up for this shit to come out here.
Yeah.
And then COVID.
I got a story. Yeah, speaking of EPMD, I got a story, man.
Hey man,
We almost-
hey! Before you tell me the story,
hold your story.
Before you tell
Go
the
ahead.
story, tell me about his
Come on.
like his big toe or nothing, like his big toe or some shit.
I know. Silly ass story. Hey, listen. So, that music influenced you, right? And then, what brought you Pacific Northwest? What brought you out here?
Yeah, so living in LA is rough, man. You know, if you ain't got no really solid source of income, you know, you really can't live out there because it's expensive as hell to live out there. And I just couldn't. Back then, man, I was working for like a Deco or you know, these little short-term jobs, getting paid like $9.50 an hour or some shit, right? So my mom was like, "Hey, it's popping out here. You should go to Washington. It's popping. They got, you know, really good jobs out here, and it's kind of like LA." And I was like, "Man, all right, you know, I'm gonna give it a shot." I had just broke up with my girl. We were living together, and she kicked me off the house and shit. So I had nowhere to live anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I just started. I just doing my shit in the car and drove up here. And I took my first interview, right? And I'm like, all right, you know, I came in here all hella hard and shit. And I'm like, look, I can't take nothing less than $11 an hour. And the lady paused. She was like, well, all our jobs here start at 15. I was like, damn, I thought I was rich. I'm
rich, bitch. I'm rich, bitch.
I thought I hit the jackpot. I was like, oh God, I love this place. And I've been here ever since, bro. Man, you know, work-wise has been good. And then I started meeting more people, but it took a while for me to really find out, really, because I mean, at first it seemed like there was no hip-hop scene out here at all. But really, I just didn't know where it was, because eventually I found out. Obviously, you know, Washington's got a huge fucking hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? So I ran into Doc and them after a friend of mine linked me with this dude who had a studio, and I recorded like a little demo track over singles. Used to be able to go to like Sam Goody or and get the singles. The singles had the instrumental.
That's how me and Matt got on.
Yeah. So I take the instrumental, write a song to that, right, and then I'll record it. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll give people at least an idea of what I'm capable of, right?
Was it on tape cassette?
What I can do, get some tracks, and then we can make some original music. You know what I'm saying? So that started me with them. And then, you know, I fell into their web for a while. I really didn't, you know anybody else. And that's when when I met, that's why I said when I met Ian or Issei, it was refreshing. I was like, man, you know, because I wasn't really happy with the crew I was with. You know, they were good people, but they weren't on the level lyrically that I was on. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know, dude just really wanted to do.
I felt that too. When I remember that first show, I felt that same shit.
Right. That's why Harold wasn't cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, y'all niggas whack. You know what I'm saying? and I kind of, you know, understood that because it wasn't really me. It was like, you know, me with them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So once I started messing with Issei, it started opening more real music that I really liked. You know what I'm saying? I met him. I met what's your cousin's name? David. I met Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
The MC, below average. Like you met the whole fucking crew.
Yeah. Bro, I started fucking
loving
life.
Yeah.
And you know, then I started, you know, that's why I was always around Ian all the time, because you know, he was my mate. You know what I mean? No matter where he was, like, what you doing? Where we going? You know what I'm saying?
I remember that shit. It was like
hip hop going. I was like, man, I was like, and you know, it's funny, man. You look at this cat, and you would just never think it. Like, I was like, wow. I wish you could have thought, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I ain't your mother's favorite rapper. I ain't your average everyday MC, you know. I don't look like that shit, you know. But I remember that shit.
His Ian's freestyles was on point. Boy, I couldn't freestyle as dope as him at all.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man.
I really wasn't a freestyler. I was just a writer. Like me and freestyling, it was whack. It was horrible. But you know, this cat Ian, boy, you throw him on a mic, and
amazing, huh?
Man, I was so impressed. I was
thank you, man.
This guy's dope. You know what I mean?
Slowly.
Yeah, I remember how we like became friends, but I don't know what happened when why we stopped becoming friends. I think I maybe got because I got married and you know life just happened or something. We just like separated.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was you know I moved down to Arizona.
Oh, you moved?
I moved, and you know that was I'll be honest, man. Shit, probably one of the biggest blessing out of that move came my daughter. You know, or now my son. You know, my daughter identifies as a boy, so it's my son, Leo. That was the greatest thing that came out of moving to Arizona. You know, he's with me now. But aside from that, that was the worst fucking mistake I ever made in my life, man. I should have stayed in Seattle, but it's all good, man. You look forward and not back, man. And I'm you know, doing shit now, you know.
Quincy said, when did we start talking? He was like, you remember when you called my phone and nobody ever answered again? Yeah, man, that was pretty much why you never heard from me again. Hey, you know what? Life is all about short and long blessings, man. And I think that you know, we were all meant to just reunite like this. All to come right back. Stronger, more educated, life experienced, you know, with beautiful additions to our lives. Now, tell us what's happening today with Quincy, man, with Q. What you got going on? I heard single parent. You have a young daughter. You have a son. What's happening, man? Yeah,
man. I got a little boy, man. He's 8. Little Quincy, man, and you know, I just been really, you know, me and his mom are we are cool. We're actually like the best co-parenting. We could get an award for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fantastic. That's good.
The only problem is that she lives in Mount Vernon. And I live in Seattle, so either you're gonna be with her, or he gonna be with me during school year. And she got 2 other kids, you know what I'm saying. And I'm a real estate agent, so I don't really got to be at work like that. You know, she got to be at work. And then when the COVID thing happened, you know, she couldn't take him anyway. You know what I mean? So, but I had him before the COVID thing though, because it was just easier for him. Me, you know, getting all the focus from me, and we had being a lot more flexible with the schedule, and plus, you know, I want to be in my son's life. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be a father that I never had. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so,
Q, I got a single father to single father question to ask you, man. Just on a real, because I get this shit. I know you get it, but how many times are you up in a grocery store or wherever and you meet somebody, you meet some dude, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a single father too. Which weekends you got him? All the weekends. Oh shit, you got him all the weekends? Oh yeah, he's with me the whole time. Oh yeah, yeah, it's every other weekend for me. Or you get into some conversation like that, man. I don't know about you, but that shit happens to me a lot, man. Where I run into some motherfucker, man, and they want to know which weekends I have my son. And I'm like, I don't get the weekend
thing. I get the man, like you got him full time for real. Like wow, bro.
Do you get that you're the greatest father in the world from the women?
Yeah.
All the women think that you're the most incredible person ever.
You're a good dude, bro. You're a good dude. And women too. Women the same way. Like, oh wow, word, dang.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like you're doing something majestic. You know, it's like women don't get the same thing.
Actually feel bad. It's like really the dudes. They try to change the subject because they feel bad because they weekend dads. So they're like, oh, word, like you got them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. All right,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, word.
That's the truth, man.
That's what it is, man. Hip hop over 40. Life don't stop.
I think more than anything though. It's the relationship you have with the baby mama though. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, baby mama, she can control that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if my baby mama didn't allow me to be this, then I would not be the full-time dad. I would have to be fighting shit, and I wouldn't have. I still have to. I don't know. I really don't know. Probably do every other week or every whatever the courts allow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got lawyers. You know what I mean? I ain't got money for that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really, it's because we have a decent relationship. And I could have been a bastard to her because she did some fucked up shit. But I always thought, like, man, this is the mother of my son, and the last thing I want to do is have a bad fucking relationship, because then she can use that shit against me with my son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like my boy, like my really, really good friend, he cheated on his girl, did some nigga shit. And he never thought that she was like doing him the way she's doing him right now. But like, and he's a good dude. He wants to be in his daughter's life on a regular basis and everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That stuff happens. So, we feel blessed that you're able to have your son full time.
It's a great thing.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic thing. So what's on the horizon for Q, man? What's the next step? We're going to get together and put together a super Griselda album. Issei, Wise Guy, QP, PQ. What's happening for the future? You looking for some hot music? You got some stuff. Tell them about the album a little bit before we get out of here, man. Maybe not a lot of folks know that Quincy's got an album out right now on Apple Music. It's under the name Quincy, and I had to search a little bit. There's a lot of Quincy Jones tracks.
Yeah, there is, and you just had to cut him the fuck off, man. When he's talking about some real shit, you fucking asshole. Why you got to cut him off? God damn it.
We can say that for Oprah, but we're excited, my man.
Oh my goodness, Quincy, please punch this dude, man. Please punch this dude, man.
Please punch me with love, because I got nothing but love for my brother.
He's still mad because I got this motherfucker's photo up on my at my home right now, and I'm in the car, man. Look at MC. Look at that boy.
Hey,
that shit looks
shake it. Watch yourself.
MC, I saw your son's music video, bro.
What you think about that? Thick Life, huh?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming, bro. I didn't see that. That was way unexpected.
But I tell you, that was some MC shit though. When I saw that shit, I was like, "This is MC's son. This is hilarious,
that's
man."
That's definitely your son, bro.
It's MC's son, right? Yeah.
Say again.
Thick Life.
Yeah,
who did the video? That video was dope.
It was.
Yeah, he had good production on that. I mean, it's that new age stuff, but I wasn't expecting either. I don't know if it was a spoof or either way. Rhyme delivery.
I think it was a combination of both, but you need to be proud of that shit because that shit was fucking funny, man. Right up.
Yeah.
That shit was some MC shit.
That is some MC shit right there. The apple don't fall far from the tree, and I'm telling you, it starts with my pops. To me, young DC, so man, big ups
starts
to
with this picture I got right here, man. MC. Well, how old was you in that picture anyway, dog? Like, what was you? Like 17?
I was 12. But at any rate, back to Quincy. Yo, Quincy, man. Tell them about the album a little bit and what's coming up next, man. Tell them about
that album. That's an old project that I did a long time ago. Right now, I'm in the process of working on a new project. I'm gonna take a few tracks probably off that last project and add it to another one. Yeah, man, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you were saying, years go by and you realize you still got the, it irks
that
you.
Itch. That itch.
You know what I'm saying? And just recently I wrote a few songs and I still got it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. That's music to my ears, kid.
What I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, so I go to the studio next week and just, trying to really, everything's different now, right? Like you don't do the album thing no more. You know what I'm saying? You kind of do a single thing. You know what I mean? Songs ain't as long as they used to be. You know what I mean? I'm learning. So I'm really just trying to go one project at a time. and then kind of load up for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Which would be a good idea to do. But just taking one song at a time. Not, I ain't trying to like do it like I was before. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, make it and some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I could live the life I'm living right now and just record a song here and there and see what happens. You know what I mean?
That's exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like I was told, this is not Resurrect to the MC.
Yo, grab your stuff, right?
Okay. So
But, by the summertime, you might see me, really going hard. You know what I mean?
No, baby. You gonna see the old Killer Cali out there, Cadillac cocaine.
It's nice. It's nice to be in the position to where you're working and you can pay your bills, and so then you can make music, and if you want to drop $300-$400 on a fucking music video, you can do it. And it's not like, oh man, we gotta scrape together to shoot this video. It's like, oh shit, maybe I should shoot a video next week. You can plan for it. It's not like it was when we were younger, and it's like, oh fuck, we got to get this video, and we got to pay to push it. And no, just make a video, and if push it if you feel like it, but you don't have to. We're done trying to get on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm done with the get on game. I ain't tripping off the getting on. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
That's when some of the best creativity comes about, when you're not trying to get on anymore. That's what I've noticed anyways.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Well, and like I said, social media is the way of the world now. All you need is one of these joints, young iPhone. There's no plug for iPhone or Android, but you can record your own music video with all the filters and apps. You can record a nice song, throw it out there, put it in the universe, and see what happens.
I still like to let somebody else deal with all that.
Absolutely. Well, man, this has been a blessing, and hopefully you come back to us and let us know. Give us a quick update here in the near future as to what's happening. Go ahead, say you dumb shit. You're fucking bouncing back and forth talking on the phone.
You gotta get out, man. Don't be an asshole.
Right? That's okay. At least you inspire some people with your dumb shit ways. But we love you. We love you. You goofy son of a bitch. You look like a goddamn kid on the Sesame Street. Which one do you look like?
Because he ain't figured out how to use the banner yet on StreamYard. He's like, God damn it, I gotta learn how to do that shit, man.
I'm always an asshole. Every show I gotta be an asshole. This motherfucker look like Tickle Me Elmo. That's why I get so goddamn mad. I'm like NP is an asshole. I'm gonna
Tickle my Elmo, motherfucker. All right.
Son of a bitch. Hey Quincy, man, it's been dope, bro. We appreciate you. I'm sorry, don't look at the screen, Quincy. There's nothing to look at.
Yo, real talk, Quincy, you got to get at me, man. We got to chat, man. Seriously.
Yeah, man. Make sure I get your number, bro.
Yeah. No, I'll make sure I don't get
line up, man. I want to get you on something, man.
For sure.
Yeah, link me. Yeah, like I said, shoot me a text or have MC shoot me your number, bro. And
yeah,
for sure.
We do both of those.
So we can catch up for sure, man. It's been
me, you, wise guy, and just not MC because he an asshole. So, but the three of us will do that.
Listen, I have no. I've got no. What's the word I'm looking for? My brain's a little slow because I'm such an asshole. I've got no brains. No, listen, I have no disillusion to know that I am strictly the glue in life. So whatever I can do to connect you guys together, it's my pleasure. And listen, before we get out of here, Quincy, is there you want to give a shout out to anybody? Anything you want a website, realty company, whatever you want to do, man. This is your time. So go ahead.
No, man. Just, like I said, appreciate y'all. What's the name of this again?
The DedBeatz.
It's called
DedBeatz. Yeah, DedBeatz. I give a shout out to the DedBeatz, man. Y'all got something going right here with this thing, man. Keep it going.
Absolutely. What's the name of this again? What's guy?
The DedBeatz.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. DedBeatz. And how can you see us? What is our link on YouTube?
Shit. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it up there, man.
Put it up there.
What is it? DNVVWFIEFN?
It's
Live.
Or is that the StreamYard.com?
Alpha Beta. Sick Alpha
Way
Beta. I don't know. Deadbeat Alpha Lava. Any rate, yo, big ups to Quincy, man. Thank you very much, sir. It's been a pleasure,
right,
and we're gonna link up. You have a good night. All right?
I'm gonna subscribe.
Please do subscribe. Play some of that QBC. All right. And we're gonna go by Q. Maybe next time is gonna have a different name, but remember the face, right?
Yeah,
man. Let me ask you this before you get out of here. What you know about EPMD, man?
Eric Sermon and
Parrish Smith.
Yeah. Pierce.
Parrish Smith.
That's right.
Parrish Smith.
Parrish Smith.
Right.
Yeah.
Smith. There you go.
We almost linked with that cat, man. Back in the days.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
We almost linked with Parrish back in the days, man. He was interested in our shit, man. I'm dead serious. I was trying to tell y'all earlier, man. I had a
I think you're full of shit because it's actually Eric Sermon that was looking at your shit, not Parrish.
No, it was Parrish Smith. Parrish Smith. It was back in when the Paradigm album first came out. It was like 2002, I think 2003. But my boy Anthony's father was out in New York. He's Parrish's lawyer, or was at the time, and got shopped before the album came out. Just got shopped a demo, and Parrish was interested in our shit. But in the end, he came back, and because there was too many of us, he was like, "There's too many people. There's no money to be made with that, man. Y'all got to shorten that shit down to like 1 or 2 cats." But it was before the album came out, man. And
right. And you know, Parrish is all
never came out of it after that, man. But it was it was shit. It could have been EPMDIISCI. You never know.
Well, that's what it was about. Eric and Parrish making dollars.
Whatever happened to your producer Middle?
Right.
What's up?
Whatever happened to your producer Middle?
Whatever happened to Middle? He's in the middle.
I still chat with him. I actually talked to him the other day. He owns a brewery out in like fucking Idaho or some shit. I've been trying to reach out to him the last shit. Actually, I texted him last couple of weeks because I got a project I'm working on. I want to get a beat from him. And even though he hasn't done music, and I don't know how, no, he doesn't, but all I need to do is talk to him for about 20 minutes, and I'm sure I can get him back into some shit, but it's been a long time. And then he hit me with one of them fucking text messages like, "Hey, man, appreciate you hitting me. I love you. Let's be adults and schedule something." And so I replied, I was like, "Yeah, fuck you and your adult bullshit. I'm going to keep calling your ass till you call me back. Fuck you." But we seen him, Smoke passed away in a Paradigm, man. And I seen him a couple years ago. We linked up and talked, but that was the first time we had talked in a while. Yeah, Smoke passed away, man. God rest his soul and everything, man. He passed away.
Wow, what happened there? How did that happen?
Diabetes, man. It was unfortunate, man. He was in his car, man, getting out of his car, and heart just gave out, man. It was real sad, man. But that was the last time we all got together, man, a couple of summers ago, man. But we still, I was actually thinking about Middle because I got some projects. That's one of the things I'd love to talk to you about on the side, man. But I got a couple of things that I'm working on with MC, and we got to chop it up, man. We got to get some stuff going, man. But I really like the way you sounded on that album, man. That album that you put out in 2019 is hot, bro.
All right, y'all, that's it. So it's been another edition of DedBeatz. Thank you, Q. Big up to you and your family, and I can't wait to hear what you produce next, right? So hopefully we'll link up some stuff. It's been another edition of DedBeatz. I'm emceeing the place to be, hanging with Wife Got 360 and East. So next time, peace.
Hate it, love it, but won't forget it. It's been a New York minute. Dipping hats, call them patch, open a freelance clinic. Ahead of my class, don't need to graduate to cut you in it. No fluff, he called bluff just to see who's looking. It's a pop the problem, people so buckle up, here we go. Got all my ducks in a row. I think it's time to go, so get your ass in the flow.